Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Umi Kalsum. Today I want to tell a story about the origin of Mekonga Mountain. Once upon a time, in the land of Sorume, there lived a giant eagle named the Konga bird. The bird always makes a mess in the village. Every time he will fly and prey on farm animals belonging to the villagers. Even if he doesn't find an animal, he will kidnap a human and prey on it. The residents felt restless and scared. The more the livestock belonging to the residents is slowly being made up. That's why the residents of Sorume are also looking for ways to overcome the Konga bird. Shahdan, in an overseas country called the country of Solumba, there is news that there is a magic mandraguna. His name is Larumbalangi. Larumbalangi is a character who comes from the land of Luwu. As a result, the residents in Sorume then sent envoys to Solumba state to meet Larumbalangi and intends to ask for Larumbalangi's willingness to help drive the giant eagle. Arriving in the land of Solumba, the envoys then told about the events that befell their country to Larumbalangi. He also gave advice to the residents of Sorume to use pointed bamboo to fight the giant Konga bird. To overcome the giant Garuda, you must use the right strategy. Collect by you old bamboo, then make the tip pointed. Also grease the tip with poison. Look for a brave man in your country to fight the giant eagle. Fence him with pointed bamboo. So if the Konga bird attacks, it will be punctured by the poisonous bamboo, said Larumbalangi. The envoys were grateful for the advice. They rushed back to Sorume country to enforce the pointed bamboo will. Arriving at Sorume, the envoys told Larumbalangi's advice to the elders. Furthermore, the elders immediately held a contest to find brave men to fight the giant bird. The competition promises that anyone who can fight the giant Konga, if he is a commoner, he will be appointed a nobleman, and if he is from the nobility, he will be appointed leader of the country. On the day the competition was held, hundreds of warriors from various regions participate in it. Finally, after going through competition and thick election, a winner named Tasahea was chosen. He was an ordinary but brave people from the land of Loya. Furthermore, the elders then asked the residents to make a pointed bamboo which was smeared with poison at the end. Then the pointed bamboos were plucked in Padang Bende. Tasahea is then put into a circle surrounded by poisonous bamboo. He was then left alone to fish for the Konga giant Garuda bird. During the day, suddenly the weather that was previously sunny turned cloudy and dark. That's when Tasahea saw a giant eagle flying close to him. With his booming voice, the giant bird is ready to attack and prey on Tasahea. However, before he had time to touch it, the Garuda's wings were pierced by poisonous pointed bamboo. The giant eagle groaned in pain. Not wanting to waste the opportunity, Tasahea immediately took a poisonous pointed bamboo beside him and then drew it and hit the giant bird's chest. The eagle is getting more and more struggling in pain. he decided to fly away from that place. It flaps its wings again to escape from poisonous pointed bamboo. He immediately flew high, but not long ago, his body fell right on top of a mountain. Not long after, the Garuda finally died from the effects of pointed bamboo poison. The residents of the land of Sorume cheered and hailed Tasahea as a hero, but the people's joy did not last long. The carcasses of a giant eagle turned out to spread a disease outbreak. Many residents died after vomiting due to an outbreak of the disease. Likewise, many resident plants died being attacked by caterpillars. Knowing this, the customary elders again sent envoys to meet Larumbalangi. Arriving in the land of Solumba, the envoys conveyed the problem of the plague that came from the carcass of the Konga eagle to Larumbalangi. Hearing this, Larumbalangi immediately prayed to God Almighty to rain heavily so that the carcass of the giant, Garuda and caterpillars were carried away by the flood. God answered Larumbalangi's prayer. The country of Sorume was hit by very heavy rain for 7 days and 7 nights. As a result, Sorume country experienced a great flood. The great flood broke the carcass of a giant eagle and caterpillars was away by water. After the rain subsided and the floods receded, the plague and the caterpillars that hit the Sorume country finally disappeared. The people of Sorume country are happy. Finally, peace can be present in their country. To appreciate the service of Tasahea and Larumbalangi, the elders agreed to raise Tasahea to become a nobleman. Meanwhile, Larumbalangi was appointed as the leader of the Sorume country. The mountain where the giant eagle fell was also named Mekonga Mountain. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.